Hello, and thank you for joining me for your daily tarot. So today I'm taking a look at what's going on for the 23rd and the 24th of July. Don't forget to enter my gift giveaway this month as well. So I'm giving away these 4 beautiful tarot decks. Just let me know in the comments which one of these decks you're feeling a pull towards, and that is your entry, okay? Don't leave any personal information or anything like that. These have all come from my own personal collection, so it's not sponsored by anyone. I just need to reduce the amount of decks that's in my collection because I'm running out of space. So what's going on? You've got the crown. Honor and respect will come to you. Okay? You've got the club. Someone will try and make you do something against your will. So, yeah, there is an issue here of your own of your own free will that's being called into question, right? The crown, now that can be your own integrity, right? That's your what makes you who you are. It's your crown, it's your authenticity, it's your free will, right? And then you've got the club that's coming out with it, saying, look, there's someone around you at the moment who is going to try and force you to do something that you don't want to do. They're trying to get you to go against your own integrity, right? So you're going to have a strong sense of self so that you can utilize your own free will against this person. And apparently this individual is very ignorant, very arrogant, very boastful person. And it says it's someone that you shouldn't cross, but I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling actually that this is the energy of a coward rather than somebody that you should be afraid of, right? I don't think you should be afraid of this person at all. This is a bully, a straight up bully. What's at the bottom of that deck? The owl. Okay, good advice from a wise person for the owl. Now, that one was reversed. So that's saying be careful who you take your advice from, right? If anybody offers you advice and it doesn't click with you, it doesn't sit right with you, you don't have to take it. You don't have to take all of the advice that's being offered. That's why that was reversed, because not everyone's own life experience, their decisions, their way of doing things, it's not always going to work out for you. So be careful where you take your advice from. Right, let's get a tarot out on this and we'll take a deeper dive into what's going on. Again, do keep in mind these reads are general, okay, so they're not going to resonate for everybody. Just don't force fit a reading to fit with your situation. Right, so what's going on with this crown? Honor and respect will come to you, but I'm reading that as someone's free will. So what's going on with the crown? You will gain more honor, more respect if you stand up for yourself. When it comes down to this situation, yeah, the King of Wands, the go-getter. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, okay? At the moment, you're in this King of Wands energy, which is very driven. That's someone who knows themselves, someone who isn't afraid to take the necessary risks. It's the entrepreneur, right? It's the one who gets shit done because they take control. That's the King of Wands energy. So again, whether you're a man or a woman, it's time for you to take control. And isn't it interesting how you've got a king and a crown here? Yeah. Everything about this energy, you're being reminded of your own strength, your own power, your own integrity, right? You have another card for this, please. It's almost as if your position is being called into question. That's like this person here trying to make you feel guilty or as bad as possible, trying to make out like you don't deserve the position that you currently hold. It's something like that. Okay, probably trying to get other people to believe that you don't deserve this position and you do deserve it. Yeah, a queen of swords. So you've got a king and a queen now to clarify that crown energy. The Queen of Swords, that's someone who values, again, whether it's a man or a woman, doesn't matter. It's someone who values their independence. It's someone who can remain logical and objective. Let's get another deck out on this. So what's going on with this King of Wands and this Queen of Swords? That could be two facets of your own personality. Or this could be other people around you telling you, look, you've got to stand in your truth here. Do you know what I mean? That could be like really helpful friends of yours who are telling you, look, don't listen to this person over here. Don't listen to this Billy. What's this King of Wands and Queen of Swords, please, for the crown? Eight of Swords. It's time to get out of your head. This is overthinking. So this arrogant, boastful bully of an individual has got someone here stuck in their head, questioning themselves, wondering, what did I do? What did I do to deserve that? Did I do something wrong? It's got someone who is normally very logical, normally very driven, second guessing themselves here. Ten of Wands. Someone's doing too much. They're taking on too much. There's a heavy burden here, and the Five of Cups. I feel that this is about an individual's personality. And we've got this rooster person directly attacking someone's personality when there's nothing to support whatever this bully's saying. That there's nothing to support it. It's possible with this king energy or this queen energy in the crown that there are a lot of people around you who are seeing this going on, who are witness to this going on, and they could be watching you and observing you to see how you handle yourself under this pressure. And it is extreme pressure with the Ten of Wands. What's this Five of Cups? This is someone who's jealous. They are jealous. It's not a cop-out to say that. Look, you've got the Five of Cups and now you've got the Five of Pentacles. And that one's coming out squiffy. So they're trying to negatively affect your reputation. And you've got other people who are looking up to you, who are watching you and observing how you handled this bully. How you handle this bully is going to be everything. Like, your response to it is going to be everything. This bully, they could be trying to affect your finances here with this Five of Pentacles coming out squiffy. Your ability to earn a living. They could be affecting the way that other people look up to you. Because whether you like it or not, when the king or queen is wearing the crown, they've got people looking up to them, right? There are people who are looking up to you, who are respecting you, who are seeing you as a leader in some capacity. And then you've got this person here who has got it in their head that they, and only they, should be wearing the crown and no one else. Whatever this metaphorical or imaginary crown is, they believe that they should have that and not you. That's why they're doing this. That's why they're trying to attack your finances, your reputation, and the way that other people see you. They can't stand that other people look up to you. Now, I'm certain that we saw this energy the last time we did a daily read. I'm certain that we saw something to do with that. They feel threatened because people actually like you, because people actually listen to you and look up to you. They're threatened by it. So what is it that they're trying to get you to do that is against your will? What's going on with this club? The Six of Swords. They're trying to force you out. They're trying to get you to leave. They're trying to force you to quit. You have another card for this, please? Yeah, Three of Swords, but that would be a mistake. That would be a huge mistake on your part. If you were to throw in the towel and quit because of this piece of shit, let's call it what it is. Let's not beat around the bush. That would be a mistake. That would be very hurtful for you, and it would also be very hurtful and disappointing for the people around you who are looking up to you, who need you. In some capacity, there are people who are dependent on you, and they also would suffer if this bully was to get their own way. Why is this coming out in the tarot? I suspect that whoever this bully is, they're going to try and double down on their efforts to push you out. I was very specific when I asked, well, what is it that they're trying to get our collective to do against their will? And you got the Six of Swords and the Three of Swords. They're trying to get you to basically self-destruct by pushing you out of whatever position this is that you currently hold. You have it, they don't have it, they want it, and they've got it in their head. The only way that they can have it is by taking it off of you. Now, whatever it is, I don't know specifically. It could be lots of different things to lots of different people. This could be a job that you currently have, and some underling has got ideas above their station that they're wanting your job. You could be out in the public eye, and this person's got it in their head that they can't be out in the public eye while you're there, so they're trying to kick you off the stage, so to speak, so that they can take your spot. This might be a member of your family. This could be sibling rivalry or something that's going on. They're trying to kick you out of the family. This could be going on within a social circle for some of you, a group of friends. Someone new enters into the group of friends. They see you as a threat. And now they're trying to push you out. Again, you've got to use your own discernment here. But you know what it is that's going on in your life. I'm just doing a temperature check. I'm just taking the reading of the temperature for what's going on here. Someone is trying to either push you off the stage or push you out in some capacity. What's the Six of Swords and the Three of Swords? Thank you. Yeah. Ten of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. Trying to force you out of something that you're doing, something that you love doing, something that you're happy about doing. They're trying to push you out of, like, that's a sense of purpose, right? So you're doing something that fills you with the Ten of Cups. It fills you with this sense of purpose, peace, belonging. You're helping other people. In some capacity, definitely. you've got a lot of power. The king or queen that's wearing the crown, that's someone with power. That's someone with influence. That's someone who can, I want to say, who can uplift others. You're living with purpose, whatever this is that you're doing. And they want it. They see that you're happy. They see that you're fulfilled. What's that Four of Pentacles? Thank you. The Emperor. The Emperor is someone who is ready to get up and do what is right in any given moment. Because they've still got their armor on. Again, man or woman. You've got to get up and get ready to defend yourself here. That's what the Four of Pentacles is asking of you. So instead of this one being the more traditional meaning of selfishness, which we already know, there is selfishness coming from that bully, right? The context of this one is you have to defend yourself. You've got to stand up and do what is right. Because it's clarified with the Emperor. Protecting what is yours. What's this rooster? What's going on with this arrogant, boastful individual? What's going on there? Thank you. The Star. You might be in Aquarius, they might be in Aquarius. But they've definitely got stars in their eyes. Wish fulfillment. You're living a fulfilled life. As far as they're concerned, you've got wish fulfillment. In their opinion, it's really sad and fucked up. In their opinion, you're living their life. You're living the life that they wanted for themselves. But for whatever reason, they were never able to create that for themselves. There could be a whole multitude of different reasons behind why that is. But they've definitely got stars in their eyes. That's for certain. They probably haven't seen all of the hard work and the dedication and the sacrifice. Why the Hangman's not come out yet, I don't know. But they've not seen everything that you have had to do behind the scenes in order to get to the position that you're currently at. They've not seen all that. They've not seen all of the extra work that you've had to do with this Ten of Wands. They've not seen all of the disappointments that you've had to go through with this Five of Cups. They've not seen all of the financial expense. But it has cost you personally, not just financially, but in terms of time, friendships, family time you've had to sacrifice. They've not seen all of that. They've not seen all of the stress and the fears and the worries. They've not given all of that a second thought. They're just looking at you and going, wow, they've done bloody well for themselves, haven't they? Living my life. No. Whoever this person is, they are delusional. They're delusional. I can tell you that straight up. There. You see? Ace of Cups and the King of Swords that have both come out squiffy. For a small handful of you guys watching this, this could well be a jealous ex. And that's what's going on here. This is someone that you're not paying any attention to, and nor should you. Nor should you. This is someone where after the connection, and you know this person on a personal level, you know who that is personally. So if you're getting harassed online, and if you do work out in the public eye, and you've got this individual who's trying to drag your name through the mud, they're going to be doing that kind of undercover, like a fake profile, so that you don't initially work out or figure out exactly who it's coming from. Because remember, this person's a coward. And if that is an ex that's doing that, it's because they're carrying a lot of hate, spite and resentment towards you because of how your life has grown and evolved since leaving them. You're not paying this person any attention. You know, this combination of the Ace of Cups and the King of Swords coming out off center, that's someone who's very mean-spirited. They might say to others, oh yeah, you know, I wish them well, but they don't mean it. Because the King of Swords has come out squiffy as well. That's someone who doesn't mean what they say. They might say all the right words, but they don't mean it. It doesn't come from a good place. Can you tell us more about this, please, for this rooster? Judgment. Judgment. A card of a rebirth. Of second chances. Are you fucking kidding me? You've made it without this person. And they don't like that. They don't like that. They had no input into your growth, into your success. None. And they're hoping for rebirth? A second chance? That's not happening. Death? That's not happening. You've evolved way over and way above any level that this arrogant individual could ever hope to meet. There are no second chances for this individual. None. That's not even an option. Was this owl with the advice? Oh. 9 of Cups. So the only advice you guys should be taking right now is your own. Any advice that flies in the face of your own achievements, of your own wish fulfillment, of your own sense of inner peace, safety and security, then you shouldn't take it. 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment. You're at this place of having enough, or genuinely starting to realize that you always were enough. You're finally getting to that place where you can outline or underline what success is specifically for you. You've just about reached that place. And it's vital that you hold on to that. You have another card here, please. For the 9 of Cups. and the owl. This person, I was going to say, was very two-faced when you knew them. They're still two-faced now. So with the owl and the Nine of Cups, you've got the High Priestess. Now the owl is connected very, very strongly to the High Priestess energy. They are both spiritual messengers, right? They're also about your own intuition. This is self-mastery. You're being reminded of your own journey towards self-mastery and how it's important that you do not allow anyone else to intercept or interrupt with this self-mastery. So under there, the Hermit, another card is self-mastery. This individual, they're playing two sides of the fence at the same time. Whoever they are to you, they're playing both sides of the fence at the same time. They're trying to get back into your good books while actively bullying you or being at the back of other people coming at you aggressively. They're behind it. What's this High Priestess with the Nine of Cups and the owl, please? Thank you. Yeah. Nine of Pentacles reversed. So the reality is, you do have a very strong intuition. You do have a very healthy, strong connection to the spiritual realms. You do have a very strong grip on who you are, what makes you tick as a person, where you're going in life. You're very self-sufficient, possibly self-made also. Nine of Pentacles reversed with the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So what's that doing there? It's almost as if this arrogant, boastful individual is trying to make out like you would be nothing without them, and they've probably even said those words as well. You wouldn't have the position that you hold if it weren't for me. If it weren't for me, you wouldn't be this, that, and the next. They're trying to get you to doubt your own version of reality. They're trying to rewrite history. Why? To destabilize you. That's why these two are reversed. And isn't it interesting how they're both Pentacles energies as well? You've got another one that came out. It's also another Pentacles, but this one is in the upright. And this one's the Two of Pentacles, which is all about balance. Maintaining your integrity. You not dropping the ball in the face of someone trying to do that. Classic shit stirrer. That's who they are. Yeah. Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You've got a good thing going here. Whatever this is, where you're wearing the crown, whatever that crown means specifically for you, you've got a good thing going here. You just got some nasty ass little shit that's trying to fill your head of doubt. It also feels to me as well like this person is possibly trying to create disruption and drama in your life so that they can swoop in and act like the hero. To have you somehow grateful to them, causing a problem undercover, making it not obvious that it's them that's causing the problem, and then swooping in like the hero right at the last minute. That's what they're trying to do. You got a strong foundation here that you're building. This could also be going on within a community, because this is the card of community. And then you've got the Ace of Swords. It's cutting through all of the bullshit. Yeah, look. Eight of Pentacles. It's to do with your career and what you've made for yourself. You've made a name for yourself. That's what you've done. Or you're in the process of making a name for yourself. In some capacity, definitely. You're putting down the building blocks right now for a very long and successful life. And they see that. They see that. They're not part of that community. They're not part of what you're doing, of what you're making. That's why they're resentful. What else? Hey. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. Right. When you hold on to the past, it stops you from living in the present. Release any old hurts or worries or regrets. Commit to being in the here and now. Forgive yourself for where you think you may have been wrong. You deserve inner peace. Let it go. So this is someone from your past. There is no doubt about it. None. Possibly it's someone that you never really fully let go of. But you're needing to. Yeah. Don't worry. Everything that you've been waiting for is on its way. Progress is being made, even if you can't yet see the results. So much is happening behind the scenes for the creation of your dreams. Trust the process. Yeah. So you have to trust the process that you're currently going through. And then this one came out in the reverse. Every situation in life is temporary. So when life is good, make sure that you enjoy and receive it fully. When life is not so good, remember that it will not last forever and better days are on the way. Yeah, it's a reminder that this too shall pass. This too shall pass. And that was reversed because somebody, and I feel that it's them, they are so stuck. They're so stuck on the past. They're so stuck on what went wrong. And that's why they're full of hate and resentment. They do say that people like that serve as reminders for the rest of us as to what could happen to us if we refused to adapt, change and evolve. What else? Wow, how many? Okay, that's quite a lot. Yeah, look, the first chapter of your life will not matter as much as the last chapter of your life. It'll show you how well you have carried yourself through all of the shitty obstacles thrown your way. And you're going to realize that you have won by how much you've grown. So this is someone who has refused to grow. They have refused to improve their own lives. They've seen how you have improved your life, and they're sitting there going, well, that's not fair. While all the while, not actually doing anything to help out their own situation. Because they're too busy playing childish games. Oh yeah, I'm going to bully them from behind the scenes. And then I'm going to swoop in like I'm the hero. Like I'm the one that's dependable and reliable and faithful. And what? Do they think that you were born last week? Don't let anyone shit on your life. Yeah. The shit that you've been through made you become the piece of shit that you are today. And that's some shit to be proud of. That's exactly what I was saying. You've been through too much at this point to just allow this individual to crap all over your life. You've been through too much. You have to get up every morning and say to yourself, I can do this shit. Yeah. Even when you're tired, even when you're ill, when you can't be bothered. You've got to pull the reserves out from yourself. You've got to find the reserves from somewhere so you can keep going. Sometimes shit hits the fan. And you think that your world is spinning out of control. But eventually, you need to turn the fan off so the shit won't fly around anymore. Yeah. That's all about reducing your contact with this person or cutting them off entirely. It's always better to cut them off entirely. Well, whenever you clock that someone in your life has been doing stuff like that, I swear, as soon as you cut them off, as soon as you stop their access to you, your life will become infinitely easier. Because they're not going to have a way in anymore to sabotage you. Sometimes you've got to turn that fan off. Toxic people love to stir shit up and create a cesspool of shit. But no matter what they say about you, and no matter how they try and take you down, always know that you're the shit. I always say, look, whenever someone's trying to pull you down, it's because they see that they're above you. They see that they're beneath you. That's why they're trying to pull you down. If they were above you, they wouldn't be trying to pull... Like, how would that work? Right? It wouldn't. Sometimes you have to follow your brain because your heart is dumb as shit. But sometimes you have to follow your heart because your brain is full of shitty thoughts. So that is classic know thyself. Right? When you know yourself, you're going to know when someone's trying to take advantage of your heart, when they're trying to emotionally manipulate you. When you know yourself, you're going to know as to whether or not the thoughts in your head are helpful or detrimental to yourself. Know thyself. K-N-O-W. But yeah, that is what I have for you guys today. That went on for a little bit longer than I thought it would due to the additional cards that wanted to come out. It is what it is. I can only apologize if that was too long for some. But yeah, that is what I have for you. Personal readings, they are available on my website, which is phoenixkeiatarot.com. The link for that is in my description box below. Don't forget to enter into our free gift giveaway. Again, it's not sponsored by anyone this month. This is just me having a clear out of my own private decks. I've got to have a de-stash. Come on, guys. Help me rehome these decks. Which deck would you like? That is going to remain open until July 31st. Okay, so the winners, there's going to be 4 winners. They're going to be announced after July 31st. But yeah, thank you again for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.